Hi, this is Julien Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, and world record powerlifter here to help you be the best you. Today's topic is, how much do you value your health? Now, the reason why I'm asking that question is because there are studies that are now showing that if you and your spouse both exercise regularly, the chances are that the genetics of your children will therefore improve. So what does that mean? If you lift weights, you run regularly, you eat properly, even if you don't eat properly, the truth is that you stand a better chance that your children will do better in the future based on what you do today. So there's a study out on ScienceDaily.com that I'm going to pull up so that way you guys can see for yourself that I'm not kidding. So let's get to it real quick. So shows here, maternal paternal exercise in mice affects metabolic health in offspring. Now I know some of y'all are going to turn around and say that, it's mice, that's not us. Well, it comes to find out that mice and cats share similar physiological responses to human beings. So whatever hurts mice and cats typically hurts human beings as well. So we're also actually discovering that even dogs have similarities. So a mouse study by Kristen Stanford, a physiology and cell biology researcher with Ohio State University College of Medicine, provides new ways to determine how maternal and paternal exercise improves metabolic health of offspring. So I'm going to scroll on through some of this. And so this study used mice to evaluate how their lifestyles, eating fatty foods versus healthy, and exercising versus not, affected the metabolites of the offspring. Metabolites are substances made or used when the body breaks down food, drugs, or other chemicals, or is own fat or muscle tissue, which is also called gluconeogenesis, by the way. Metabolites can serve as a disease marker, particularly for type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Tissue metabolites contribute to overall metabolism, including glucose or fatty. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I lost my place here. Hold on one second, I'm sorry. Tissue metabolites contribute to overall metabolism, including glucose or fatty acid metabolism, and thus systemic metabolism. We have previously shown that maternal and paternal exercise improve health of offspring. Tissue and serum metabolites play a fundamental role in the health of an organism, but how parental exercise affects offspring tissue and serum metabolites has not been yet investigated. This new data contributes to how maternal or paternal exercise can improve metabolism in offspring. So now, what does this mean? This study found that all forms of parental exercise improve whole body glucose metabolism in offspring as adults, and metabolomics profiling of offspring serum, muscle, and liver revealed that parental exercise results in extensive effects across all classes of metabolites in all of these offspring tissue. So what we're getting at is this. If you exercise regularly, basically your body then starts to become more efficient in how it utilizes its metabolites, basically. So essentially your metabolites is your food, drugs, chemicals, anything you put in your body. So the better you are at exercising, the better your chances are your children are going to be at utilizing those substrates that comes from your food, drugs, or any other system. So essentially your kids will be better than you if you decide to exercise regularly. Now, how many of you are willing to do that is the better question. How many of you are willing to put your body out there to try as hard as you can for the sake of your children, or your future children, that is? Because some of you have not put forth the effort to get out there and change the way your body works. The other factor is that you are not just doing it for your children, your future children actually, because do you want to put out inferior DNA? Because what's happening is that the more you exercise, at the molecular structure, your body is actually changing the DNA as you change. So as you get more fit, your DNA gets better. Yes, the previous DNA markers that are within you are still there and still run a risk of affecting your children in the future, but the probability decreases with every step you take or every weight you lift as a result. So this is an example of taking the selfishness out of exercise and physical activity, and it's not about you. It's not even about you. It's about your family. It's about not even your family in the sense of being there for them and taking care of them and looking out for them, but even in the sense of superior DNA. It means that your children will stand a better chance of being healthier in the future if you simply just exercised regularly. Now, does that guarantee longevity and all of that good stuff? Obviously, we have accidents and we have tragedies and exposure to chemicals that do not belong in our bodies. But at the same time, we also have opportunities to prolong the lives of our families through the decisions that we make, because that is the opportunity for them to grow and do the same for their families, and we progress the human genome just that much further down the road. So the magic question is that, are you willing to do what's necessary for you to be the best you, for your children to be the best them, and for future generations as well? Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day. Be the best you.